Harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Jackson being chased out left. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Now Jackson. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
24 is the mic. Coming to you. Coming to you.
To throw is Jackson. On the move to his left. Got a man. It's Brown. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Jackson, forced out to his, and he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
And, Charles, when you start talking about NFL kickers that have hit from 62 or further, it's a pretty short list, isn't it?
That it is, but how about the trust by a head coach to even let your kicker try from that range? That's really showing a lot of faith that he can get the job done.
Yeah, faith and guts. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Room here to run. And out across midfield down to the 45. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Brees leaves this one with Kamara. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, 28 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s. So a little bit.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But what do you think? You get the ball at the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have them a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn it into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, Kamara. They have 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Yellow waiting. Oh, here we go. Good kill. Check.
From the gun on third down, Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll run. This is Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Alex Anzalone gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up third down. Jackson steps away to his left. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Demario Davis picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. Jackson now out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Demario Davis getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson, he uncorks it for Snead. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
24 is the mic. Go. I got you. 24 is the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. You're soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Jackson from the shotgun. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by